Jagadguru Sri Kripaluji Maharaj started this hospital. It's been running since 2007. It's called Jagadguru Kripalu Chikitsalaya. Chikitsalaya means hospital. Each person is hand entered into their registers. Then they come and they sit here. She comes out, she says their name, and the person who's supposed to see them takes them, and then she takes them to the doctor. After the doctor sees them, depending upon what they want them to do, whether they need to go get some labs done or x-rays, or if it's just medicine, then they take the medicine and pharmacies outside. 15 to 20 minutes, he says that things are done. Today actually is a very quiet day for them because it was very foggy and very cold in the morning. Usually around this time, they say this hall is full. People are overflowing outside. You can probably see the benches outside. Stomach aches and broken bones. If they can't see them, then they refer them out and make sure they get the right kind of care. As we walk around, we'll be able to see what kind of people there are today. They do a lot of eye surgeries for people. We usually have eye camp at least 2 to 3 times a year where we have our own doctors that come in and a lot of people line up. Last time, I think when I was here, they did 800 eye surgeries over the weekend. It's completely free. That's why people plan that, another eye camp is coming. So then, they line up. Cataract surgery is a very big need.
बोलखेड़ा से आए हैं।
कितनी दूर है?
यहाँ से साहब ऐसो 7-8 कोस है। हम तो एक जिम्मेदारी भाषा में बता रही।
तो कैसे आए हो? बस में आए?
आँख बनवाने को आए साहब यूपी में।
क्या हुआ था आँख में?
आँख में मोतियाबिंद बताया डॉक्टर ने।
दोनों आँखों में?
दोनों में एक बन गई, एक पहले बनवा ली।
अच्छा।
यही पहली बनी हुई है एक। बहुत बढ़िया बनी है। बड़ी
समय पहले वाली?
मेडिसिन में ज़्यादा तो देखो हम जिम्मेदार है 3 साल होगी। 3 साल होगी कम से कम। हाँ।
तो अभी कब बनी?
कल बनी है एक।
अच्छा, तो यहाँ रुके रात को?
हाँ, रात को रुके।
खाना खाया?
सब बात की बहुत सुविधा करी है, खाने की, पीने की, उड़ैया की, बिछैया की।
कुछ खर्चा हुआ?
कोई ना चोरनी में ना।
और दिखने का?
हाँ।
अभी आँख आपको कैसे दिखाई
अभी कैसे?
खूब बढ़िया दिख रहा हूँ, एक खूब दिख रहा हूँ खूब।
We can see everything now, he says. 6-month-old baby and is not growing, so she brought him in. And she brought herself in, so both of them are being tested.
I came here in 2006 and when this hospital started, I started my seva here, January 2007. We are all devotees of Sri Maharaj Ji. He has provided us the opportunity to improve our spiritual life and so that our future lives they improve and we follow we achieve what we are here for. She is a case of acid peptic disease, APD, having gas formation and all. And she's also having dry cough and with some chest pain. She's an elderly lady, that's why I have advised an ECG. And let's see what the report comes out. She is Anguri Sharma, about 72 years female, who has been coming to our hospital for last 1 year with shortness of breath for 5-6 years. She is anemic also, and you can see her stature, she is weighing only 30 kgs. And despite all the problems, she always comes alone. See, right first visit also when she was dyspneic, she was severely anemic, she has come alone. And she is on bronchodilators and supplements and some advice to carry on through her life. I became a doctor because I wanted to do social service. Earning money was never my aim. And that was right from my school age, I wanted to do social work only as a doctor, and especially for the females. So that's why I chose my field also of a gynecologist, so that was my aim. And I came to know Sri Maharaj Ji much before I fully devoted myself at his lotus feet. The conflict in my mind was because I was not interested in the material world, okay? Still I was not happy despite having all the facilities. See, I was a consultant in a government medical college with a regular job, all the facilities. Still there was a void in my life. I was not happy. So when I started listening to Shri Maharaj's discourses on TV, I realized what was missing in my life. Now I find myself in a better position to counsel my patients, the understanding that death is ultimate and death is a definite thing, and it's a fixed thing. The day a baby is born, his or her death time is, is final, when he is going to leave. Only thing, we don't know when that person is going to die. So we have, with every passing day, our life is reducing. So we must utilize it to the best, and earlier the better. Because as a doctor, I was thinking I am doing a good job. I am not interested in money. I am doing social work, and I am helping patients out of my work area also. And still I am not satisfied. What is there? What is missing? So the real purpose of life was missing in my life, and which I have found, and I am satisfied. I am the real patient who is being treated here. That is what I have realized after coming. I am treated by him, and these people are, basically helping us to move towards in the spiritual journey. That is all.
And what I learned today is that, whatever you do it not because of the money, not to survive, but to fulfill your heart, to fulfill your soul, because there's people in need, and if you have a job that you're just expecting the money, expecting your paycheck, who are you helping? You're not helping anyone. It's a selfish act. So, I'm really nervous. My heart is pounding really. I don't know. It's amazing how she spoke about her journey, and now she can truly say she's satisfied. And I want to get to that level. It may take 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. But as long as you're doing something that you love doing with love, you're making a difference in the world. Right now, I'm on the border. I don't know what path to take. And she just awakened something in me that makes me want to search it. But it's gonna be applied with my heart. It's not gonna be about money. It's just gonna be with love.
I feel really emotional because standing here, seeing the different patients, the different things that even though I can't understand what their pain is, I don't understand why they came, how long they walked, how many hours it took them to get to this place, but finding a doctor that cares, finding a doctor that's not here, like she's expecting that miracle, she's expecting that healing, she's just here because she wants to be here. And I feel that where I come from, it's like people are there because they have to. People are there because that's their only way to provide. That's their only way they think that they're gonna be able to bring something home. But finding a job that really fills up your heart, fills up every part of you, that you can give all glory and honor to that creator that provided the opportunity of your studies, the freedom to choose what you want to study, the freedom to choose who you want to help, and just passing that on. And like, what I love about every person that so far I've talked to is like they're genuine about everything that they're saying. Like there's not one line that's written just to make them sound like I care about my people, but it's because I really do care about my people, and I want to keep on serving them, because without serving my people, there's no purpose in this life. There's no purpose in the life I'm living right now. And I feel really moved and really, really excited about what God is doing in my heart by seeing these things and hearing these amazing people that are making a change. The world might not see it, but they're changing the world of these people. And that's something that is huge, something that's changing this world little by little. And people like this doctor, man, I want to be like that. I want to be able to serve with that passion, with that love, with not being afraid of what can happen, what I can catch, nothing, but just simply being here to serve.
When you see a patient, you should always remember that in their heart, our Shri Krishna resides. And to please him is the reason that we're treating this person. So your behavior with them should be very sweet. And then he signs it, yours, Kripalu. And then there's this one. He says, in all kind of bodily sevas, eyes service is very important because in all the senses, eyes are very important. And then he signed it too. And then in this one, he says, your mind, your heart, and body, they all should be very healthy. So for you, eating in moderation is good for your mind and your body both. And then selfless service is good for your heart. Only then a person can be happy. Selfless service and taking care of your body with food. And then there's his signatures.
Hello, I'm Satendra Walia. I'm been in Canada for last 4 years practicing medicine, healthcare system. I was a blood transfusion specialist. Now I'm living in Vrindavan, which is the capital of India for religion. And behind me is what you see is a hospital building being constructed by Jagadguru Kripalu Parishad, which is an international organization involved with charitable activities, religious as well as education and health. So this hospital is being built. It will be run free of charge for anybody in Vrindavan, especially the saints and yogis that do not necessarily go far away for their health care. The hospital is under construction for a few years now, and we are hoping that we'll be able to start this hospital in July of this year. It's going to be a 100-bed hospital, but a lot of the activity will be on outpatient activity. The whole idea is to deal with people's immediate medical needs. There are many doctors coming from foreign countries to serve in this hospital. There are no charges of any kind to anybody that comes to this place. Anything that we are offering will be all free of charge, medicine as well as the medical consultation. Any lab work they need, any x-ray they need, they'll all be done free of charge.